Hi, and welcome to Prairie Power's annual meeting. I'm Dan Braden, Vice President of Power Delivery.
I'm Lyndon Gabbert, Vice President of Finance and Accounting. Today, very briefly, I'm going to talk a little bit about Prairie Power's year from a financial perspective in 2012, and also discuss how we're positioned financially to face the future.
And I'd like to provide you an update on the areas of power supply for 2012, and also give you a little bit of information about the years going forward. The weather for 2012 was uniquely different than the normal Midwest weather we've experienced in previous years. The year started out with a very warm winter and then moved forward into a hot, dry summer. By the end of 2012, we saw the start of what appeared to be another winter season with temperatures above normal. These variations in temperature and the lack of rainfall for 2012 had a significant impact on Prairie Power's monthly energy sales. The months of May through July were the only months in which energy sales exceeded budgeted energy sales. The greatest deviation from budget was in July 2012, when energy sales were pushed higher by several days of 100-degree temperatures and record irrigation, resulting in energy sales exceeding budget by over 21%. Even with a record-breaking peak demand of 355 megawatts in July, PPI's annual energy sales to members for 2012 finished the year 3.9% below budgeted energy sales. Decreased energy sales in the winter months of 2012, along with reduced amounts of grain drying, contributed to energy sales falling below budget. In 2012, during the completion of construction on the 2 units at the Prairie State Energy Campus, Prairie Power relied on an energy portfolio mix that was highly dependent upon energy purchased from suppliers in the energy markets. 73% of PPI's energy was provided by firm, fixed price contracts from several diversified suppliers. Prairie Power's own generation supplied 19% of members' energy needs and was a combination of energy from Prairie Power's share in the Prairie State Energy Campus, energy from the now retired Pearl Station coal-fired plant, and energy from Prairie Power's gas peaking units located at Alsea, Illinois. In addition to these resources, Prairie Power received 3% of its energy needs from a purchase power agreement with E.ON for wind energy from the Pioneer Trail Wind Farm. The remainder of Prairie Power's energy needs, 5%, was purchased from the MISO market. For 2013, the composition of Prairie Power's energy portfolio became more dependent upon the energy produced from the 2 new coal units at the Prairie State Energy Campus. 63% of Prairie Power's energy needs for 2013 are projected to be delivered from Prairie Power's 8.2% share of the Prairie State units. Contract purchases for 2013 are reduced down to 22%, but continue to be diversified between multiple suppliers and different points of delivery within the MISO footprint. The balance of Prairie Power's energy requirements for 2013 will be supplied by the Pioneer Trail Wind Farm and energy purchases from the MISO market. Prairie Power's portfolio hedge policy requires that Prairie Power has sufficient energy resources to meet at least 85% of Prairie Power's energy requirements in the near-term months. Resources that can be used to meet this policy requirement can be owned generation or firm energy purchase contracts. Not hedging 100% of projected load requirements allows some flexibility to adjust for changes in load due to weather variations, and also provides Prairie Power the ability to purchase lower priced day-to-day energy during periods of declining prices in the MISO market. Prairie Power has executed several forward energy contracts to hedge its energy needs for 2013 and well into the future. Currently, Prairie Power has supply contracts that extend out through 2019 and provide fixed price hedges for the energy requirements in the portfolio. Prairie Power's unhedged energy ranges from 15% in 2013 to 29% in 2019. The open positions in the supply portfolio out past 2013 are continually being evaluated, and new contracts will be layered into the portfolio to gradually reduce the amount of unhedged energy and reduce risk going forward into the future. Prairie Power's average power cost to its members for 2013 is projected to be $75.40 per megawatt hour, less than historical power cost to members in 2011 and 2012. Future rates to members during the period of 2014 through 2018 are projected to increase slightly, but overall will provide much needed rate stability to Prairie Power members going forward. The majority of the projected increases in future rates through 2018 are the result of expected increases in the cost of transmission service from Ameren and MISO. Prairie Power's projected rate increases through 2018 are well below a 2% annual inflation rate.
2012 was a year in which the Prairie Power Board of Directors demonstrated their commitment to improving the financial strength of Prairie Power. In June 2012, the board adopted a comprehensive financial policy which provided guidelines and direction to the cooperative management on achieving a sound financial position and providing for the security of Prairie Power's assets. Those assets are now just under $600 million. Also in 2012, the board authorized engagement of Kroll Bond Rating Agency to issue the first ever credit rating of Prairie Power. Kroll assigned a long-term rating of A- with a stable outlook to the senior secured obligations of Prairie Power. The comprehensive financial policy sets forth financial goals and parameters for Prairie Power, including improving its debt service coverage ratio and achieving an equity ratio of 20% by 2020. The comprehensive financial policy also establishes guidelines to Prairie Power's management regarding debt management, liquidity, investments, financial forecast, and monitoring the financial strength of Prairie Power and its member cooperatives. Kroll's rating report of Prairie Power provides a comprehensive financial assessment of Prairie Power and provides many valuable insights about Prairie Power. I would encourage each and every one of you to read and study this report. It is on Prairie Power's website. Key rating strengths cited by Kroll in its report included Prairie Power's long-term wholesale power contracts with its member cooperatives. Number 2, availability of power through MISO. 3, minimal fuel transportation risk at the Prairie State Plant. 4, superior management. 5, the ability of Prairie Power's board to set its own rates. Key rating concerns cited were, number 1, the lack of generation shaft diversity. Number 2, current competitive position with market prices lower than embedded cost. And number 3, below average financial metrics. 2012 was a very unique year from a financial perspective. Prairie State Unit 1 and 2 were both several months late in achieving commercial operations. This delay resulted in the reclassification of costs such as interest cost, labor, etc., from operating costs to capital costs. Thus, 2012 margins ended up at about $10 million, which was $6 million above budget. The delay in the Prairie State units also resulted in less depreciation expense for 2012, allowing Prairie Power to reduce its 2012 power supply rate to the member cooperatives by a total of $6.8 million. In summary, 2012 was a year of progress. Prairie Power is positioned well to face the financial challenges of the future.